You listen to the story or the facts emoji. Listen to this shit, people. Y'all gotta listen to this shit. Look at this. I can't fucking believe it. Here we go.
Old or what? He ain't.
This is saying community activist Charleston White himself last night. Wait, hold on.
Damn, that rainwater might be right.
Hold on.
This is breezy. I said that breezy. So why nobody ain't never like checked that situation? You know, they say the checking in and all of this here. I mean, like, you feel me? Why niggas would have to check in with these niggas?
Well, bro, see, here go the thing. That's something. Look, bro, and I wish I can get to the root. Who said what to make the younger generation take it like that? You can ping kiddo in here right now, right? It's a few, it's the baby. It's a few niggas. When they land in Cali, they come. We be out. I know how they move. So I might, you know, that after hour spot at that hookah lounge y'all like going to, that mug been kind of hot in there for you. They may want to still clear that. And remember them young that you was with? Word is they lined this up over here on the east side, so you may want to just give me your heads up. You go with it, but just kind of watch it. Where y'all staying at? Nah, don't get no Airbnb in that area. Tell them you want one in Sherman Oaks or something. Or you know what? I got a homie, got a spot over here that's secure. Boom, 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 boom. And then when they land, they come see me. They get all the way right, and then they get on. I don't know who or what took checking in as if it's one of them, you better call me before you come. Before I go to Florida, New York.
Let's be honest, chat. We all think that checking in is like, yo, nigga, give me $10,000 and I make sure you get back home to your family. Like, ain't that we all think? Like people have now like politicized checking in where they're like, no, you just gotta tell us you're here. Like, wait, why do I gotta tell you I'm here? Just to make sure you're good. Why do I have to tell you that I'm here to make sure I'm? It's crazy. Anyway,
Chicago, Atlanta, Texas, all these locations. I call my man. Look, I'll be there Wednesday. They might tell me, Wack, we're gonna be out of town for such and such over whoop gonna be on point if you need them. Or okay, well, what's Wack? Everything gonna be at the same spot when you get there. Wow. Cool. That's what it is. That's our checking in. If I need my this, because I may be coming in to handle my business.
The clip coming soon. Hold on.
I may be whatever, right? It ain't about I'm forced to move around. What you gotta go in my pocket and give you some money or none of that. It's a mutual general respect.
Here it goes.
I don't know what that is, bro.
Here it goes.
What about the
We know who started that, blood. We know who started it.
Who started that?
6ix9ine they did, bro.
They're
not checking in, bro. They're not checking in and making it.
No.
Not checking in
Hear the story, chat.
and making it a negative connotation.
No Fly Zone was based on the collective at that table when it was on. For instance, Future old Trick some money. So me, Trick and Big Q.
Hold on, chat. Wait. Y'all gotta hit. Do I need to turn this bitch up? This is hilarious.
Was based on the collective at that table when it was on. For instance, Future old Trick some money. So me, Trick and Big Q was real close at the time, right? Hey, Future old broke some money. All right, Trick in Detroit. Me and Big U on a red-eye flight to Atlanta. We coming to LAX. We coming through the security, putting our bag through the thing. Who we see on the other side? Future and the girl that's with the football players. Sierra. We see Future and Sierra. I say, bro, is that who I think it is? He looked. I said, yeah. I said, you take them, I got him. When we come to the thing, I say, hey, homie, you got that money for Trick? He take off running.
No, stop it. No, stop it. Hold on. I gotta play some. Wait. He says he runs into Future. So Future owed Trick money. He runs into Future at the airport after getting off a red eye. First of all, you're bad tired after you get off a red eye. And he said, the first thing he says to Future is, yo, ayo, homie, you got that money for Trick? And Future takes the fuck off. Hold on, man.
All right, Trick in Detroit. Me and Big U on a red-eye flight to Atlanta. We coming to LAX. We coming through the security, putting our bag through the thing. Who we see on the other side? Future and the girl that's with the football players. Sierra. We see Future and Sierra. I say, bro, is that who I think it is? He looked. I said, yeah. I said, you take them. I got him. When we come to the thing, I say, hey, homie, you got that money for Trick? He take off running. I'm chasing the dead homies through the Delta and so runs into a motherfucking terminal, and he runs into the thing, but it ain't hooked up to no plane. He left.
Oh, hell nah. That nigga said Future was trying to board another plane. Nah, no way. That nigga said Future was running in the airport so crazy, he ran into a gate, tried to board a fucking flight. Nigga, this flight is going to motherfucking Birmingham, Alabama. He said, nigga, I don't give a fuck. Get me out of here. Big Wack is chasing me, nigga. God damn. Hold on. By the way, I'm going to believe this story. If he put this story on Paru, I'm believing it.
He looked. I said, yeah. I said, you take them. I got him. When we come to the thing, I say, hey, homie, you got that money for Trick? He take off running. I'm chasing the dead homies through the Delta and so runs into a motherfucking terminal, and he runs into the
Pluto was trying to go to Pluto after he seen Wack.
the thing, but it ain't hooked up to no plane. He left it.
Oh, bro.
Wait, Future ran left Sierra? No way. No way. No fucking way, bro. No way.
Wow. He runs into the terminal. True story. He runs into the terminal, right? When he run into the terminal, he take his phone out, right? He know he can only go so far, because what you gonna do, jump onto the runway? That's a long drop down there, right?
Yo, the nigga said Future was about to jump to the runway, bro. No, bro. Nah, not the nigga who did Codeine Crazy. Not the nigga who did March Madness. Not the nigga who did 56 Nights, bro. No fucking way, bro. Not the nigga who did Mask Off, bro. Ain't no fucking way, bro. Not the nigga that did Wait For You, bro. No fucking way, my nigga. Y'all believe in this story? I need everybody to spam facts, the facts emoji, or goddamn cap. What you feeling about this shit? Hold up.
He throws the phone at me on speaker. All I hear is Stunner voice. He say, Wack, it's me, Stunner. Talk to me. I say, Stunner, I'm busy.
Imagine that fucking, like, imagery. Future slinging his iPhone at Wack like a boomerang, nigga. And while this thing is ducking the phone, he hears Stunner, which is Birdman, talking like, this is crazy. Nah. This is good.
Stunner, talk to me. I say, Stunner, I'm busy right now. He said, yeah, but I don't want you to be, nephew. What the going on? I say, oh, Trick a bag, man. He can't be in our backyard, and he owe bro a bag. Either he gonna pay, or he finna get up, and then he gonna pay, right? Trick at home sleep. He don't know what's going on. He in Detroit, right? He say, Wack, my word to you, I'll pay the debt. Let him be. I got business with that man. I said, what? He said, Wack, it's Stunner talking to you as your brother. Leave him be. You got my word, whatever the debt is. Send me Trick, I'll pay him in the morning. On me. I'm giving you my word. I threw it back to phone and walked away. Trick got his wire. Damn. This real shit. What I'm saying is like, that was like, it was a real table at one time to where we knew what was going on. Knew everywhere, in every region, to where we knew what was going on, right? And we was going to move if we saw you. And our squads knew if they saw you at the lounge or a club. It been times where niggas like, hey, well, I ain't going to say no names, such and such at the club, locking down. Them to go over there 20 deep to their VIP. Tell the security they don't pay you enough for this here. Look, continue to have your drinks. If y'all cool, ain't nobody moving out to VIP till the homies get here. And we show up. Hey, what's up, homie? Yeah, that beat you was supposed to, that verse, gonna homie paid you for that verse? Yeah, you ain't finna be out here in the homie in Chicago and what's happening? We got a studio around the corner. Let's go. You now. This your security. They can roll with us. They can roll with us.
You gotta go to work.
And they go over the right now.
Hey, that's a real.
Y'all believe this shit? I mean, if Big Wack say it, I believe it. I won't keep it 100. I don't know problems. If Big Wack say it, I believe it. I just want to know if y'all believe it. I was listening quite carefully. He didn't put it on Paru. However, Wack is not known for telling ducktales. The only thing with the story that fucked me up, I just can't see Future running. Future seems so smooth, I can't see him panicking, scrambling, and running. The nigga said Future was trying to board a non-existent plane. Somebody said, nah, he said something even better than Paru. He said on the dead homies. No, he didn't, did he? Oh, shit. I don't know. I really just don't know. It might be a little bit of exaggeration because I just can't imagine like Wack is chasing this nigga through the airport. And first of all, if anybody been to an airport, you do know where the gates are at. Usually, whether a plane is there, unless they like open the shit, it's locked because, bro, they don't want random people jumping onto the tarmac. Like, right, it's a security breach at that point. You get what I mean? So usually those doors are locked until it's time for a plane to be at the gate that they're going to eventually let passengers in. So I don't know. I don't fucking know. Wack said he was checking in, though. No. Wack said he was getting off a red eye. So he said he's getting off a plane, and who knows if Future is getting on a plane or Future got off a plane as well. He says he sees Future, and he tells his mans, you go check Sierra. I guess he told Big U. I think he said he was with Big U. He said, you go check Sierra. I'm going to go get Future. He says he locks eyes with Future. Future is like hitting a Usain Bolt, my nigga. Like, that nigga's out of there. Which it just finds it hard to believe. Yo, somebody said, Ak, you know that shit's cat. I don't know, bro. I don't know, dog. I don't know. I'm going to find out some more about this story. Like, again, I don't want to put no dirt on my man Pluto's name. I love Future. Future is a GOAT. But this story just sounds ridiculous, my nigga. I kid you not. This fucking, oh shit, we hit 45. Yo, this story sounds fucking ridiculous. Anyway, holy shit, man. Yo, Jungle Juice, I'm with you. I can't picture Future running at all. Future just seemed a little bit too cool to even run, my nigga. Somebody said, Future of the drugs. How the fuck you gonna be running? That's a good point, too. Somebody says, Future said when he brushed his teeth, he grabbed his strap. Why the fuck would he be running? Well, he is in the airport. Somebody said, well, Wack can't run. Wack fat. Wack not really fat. I'm going to be honest with you. Wack got a weird prison build. Put it like this. Imagine if I did I don't know how long Wack did in prison or whatever. If I did the same time as Wack, my body composition would be like Wack. You could tell he used to lift weights a lot, that even if he fat now, he just looked kind of compact. I don't know, nigga. Somebody said Wack is 5'5". Yeah, ain't Future like 6'2"? How tall is Future? Hold up. How tall is Future? What the fuck? No, not Future Trunks. What the fuck? How tall is Future? Yo, imagine if a 6'2" nigga, Nevadius Demon Wilburn Cash. You know he changed his name, right? Holy shit. Matter of fact, let's talk about that. My boy Future changed his name. Future seemingly confirms that he legally changed his last name to Cash. Future's always been about his money. He's reported he take a step by further changing his name to Cash. The Atlanta rap star Nevadius Wilburn seemingly supported a post that said he legally changed his name from Wilburn to Cash. He issued a response by claiming he secured the bag. By the way, what the bag really is that $75 million deal cash that he picked up for selling his masters. Like, let me get into that real quick. Future selling masters. Like, you know what I mean? Everybody talk about ownership. But, bro, at a point, you're here to secure the cash. You feel me? Like, ownership is something that you want to have, that if you do want to do this option, you get to do it. Anyway, he sold his ownership of his masters. Wait, hold on. Whoa. Wait, no. This is Pub? Is it Pub? All right, I got to go to a real website, because some people don't know what selling your masters, right? Or selling your percentage of your masters is versus selling your publishing. So let me go to Pitchfork. Pitchfork would have the real shit. Oh, he sold a Pub. Oh, this is fire. This is a great deal, actually. Future sold the publishing rights to his recorded output from 2019 from 2004 to 2020, which means his latest album, Will Wait For You, is not a part of the deal. So publishing rights from recorded output from 2004 to 2020. You know we pocket watching, right, chat? So let's get in Future pocket real quick. Future. Let's look at all the works. Let's just look at his biggest song. Obviously, so all the albums that he sold the publishing for, and if you guys don't know publishing, I give you the real, the real breakdown real quick. If I write a song and I perform a song, and then a producer made the beat, and there's no samples, no whatever, there's no assistants, no whatever, it's just me and that producer, right? There's no people that assisted on the beat or assisted with lyrics. I get 50% of the publishing. They get 50% of the publishing. Okay. Now, how does publishing work? Publishing is usually something that's paid out quarterly. Usually, people sign deals, or they assign an admin to collect publishing, and this was an admin does, right? I'm gonna tell you where publishing also comes from. For example, if your song's used in a movie, that's gonna be counted as publishing, right? So if it's in a pub deal, they would pay that publishing company. If it's an admin deal, the admin deal is basically just going to collect a bunch of shit to pay you, right? So, for example, when you get a stream on Spotify, the money allocated for that stream, granted, is very minuscule for one stream. It goes a lot of places. Some goes to royalty, some goes to some mechanical shit, some goes to some other whatever, and then some goes to there's a small portion that goes to publishing, right? Again, especially if your song is bought, if it's played on the radio as well, stations usually pay a fee, which is licensing your song, and that's the difference, right? Anytime your music is licensed, right, that the payout usually is paid in some type of publishing. So just think about publishing like the rights to put that music out. Spotify needs the rights to put that music out, but not only the rights to put that music out, they need to pay for the amount is being consumed and the amount it is bought, say, especially like iTunes, right? So you get two different revenues. You get obviously royalties versus publishing. This is how just regular record labels and situations work. Most people, when they sign an initial deal, you're probably going to have a royalty rate deal, especially if you don't have no leverage. Which means after recoupment, so say I signed you for $30,000 and then I gave you like a $70,000, recording budget / whatever expense. So really I invested $100,000 in you. Nothing, you don't get paid until I get my $100,000 back. So I get my $100,000 back, and then every dollar after that, usually it's a royalty rate, which means some people for a new artist, you're gonna get 16%. Every dollar that comes in after the $100,000, you get 16 cents, I get 84. You know what I mean? By the way, me and Vlad, we have a great discussion about it because, he insists that the music business is really fair. And I said, currently it's not fair anymore because in reality, these labels, they're only banks. And the deals that they're given to the newer artists, we were talking about the Dusty and Broke shit. And I was like, the newer artists, they're not doing as much for the newer artists as they did for artists in the 80s or 90s. So why should they be paying an artist 14% for their fucking works, and also in certain cases try to jib them on their masters or have them in these weird ass deals that whatever. And my point wasn't that, because most people say the game is to be sold and not told. My thing was that the reason why I said that Dusty and Broke thing is because older artists who got finessed in the game, they don't pass the game on. So the same finesse that niggas in the TLC days and all them groups that was getting finessed, the same niggas who are signing now getting finessed just like that. Trust me. Anyway, going back to just kind of explaining it, I think most of y'all kind of get it. Yeah, so theoretically, Future would own about half, unless he ever had writers or people who helped him with a hook, he would own about half of the masters or not masters, the pub. He would own half of the pub for all these albums. So remember it says, so we're trying to sum up his deal. That's what we're trying to do. I'm trying to explain his deal to you. 2004 to 2020. Okay? He probably has mixtapes that came out before then. That's why it probably says 2004 or I think he was recording with the Dungeon Family, honestly. So that might be under some different shit, if you ask me. Anyway, when he started putting out music as Future, it was like 2010. Regardless, let's just go by the albums. So all of these albums, he's supposed to own 50% of the publishing for. Now, here's another thing that artists do. So say he drops Pluto, right? What's the big song on Pluto? Same damn time? Same damn time comes out, right? A publishing company might come to him and say, hey, listen, and by the way, I hope you guys will watch not Everyday Struggle. Off the record, I talked to Hit Boy. Hit Boy dropped one of the biggest songs probably in the last 15 years with Niggas in Paris, and he basically said he didn't make a lot of money off of it on the pub side. You know why? He was already in a pub deal that was fucked up, and he's been in it for a long time. So essentially, a pub deal is just like most things when you think about a deal. The music industry is all about, I'll give you the money up front, and I'll quote-unquote take the chance on collecting on the back end. The industry could wait 10 years, 20 years, 30 years. You would rather not wait that long. You want the cash now because you got fucked up situations. You want to do some stuff. It's the same thing with Future selling his pub, right? He's selling it now, and he sold it for $75 million. He sold it for $75 million. The company that bought it, probably their plan is to recoup on that in 20 years. Future is like, fuck 20 years. Like, I want to ball out now. Give me the 75. That company probably evaluated that they could make 120 in 20 years. You get what I mean? So they're going to make 50 million more, but Future wants the money now. So it's like he takes the 75. They'll wait the 20 years to get the 120. Both people kind of win in a sense. You know what I mean? If you know what I mean, you want money now. That's kind of what a pub deal is. So usually, like, you know, say after his first album, and I'm pretty sure he was in a pub deal where it probably was like, yo, listen, we'll own your pub for the next 3 albums and we'll give you $6 million, which means it's like basically $3 million per album, which means even if your album flops, where it's our job to go collect on it. You get what I mean? It's our job. I'm pretty sure those probably expired already or whatever the case is. It looks like all his publishing came back to himself. And even though he probably got paid from those previous publishing deals, he was able to do this deal where he sold Pluto, Honest, DS2, Evil, Future, Hendrix, Wizard, High Off Life. But not only that, so that's the whole albums, right? Let's go to his discography. We gotta look at like, oh yeah, What a Time to Be Alive, Super Slimy, Beast Mode, all of that. So you want that 75 million? All of that. You're selling all that. Let me see what else. Okay, even his features. So, you know, he's been featured on a lot of hot songs as well. Let's just think about some of the biggest ones, especially like of recent time. Let me see. I got to make sure it's before 2020. Too much so. Yeah, everything. It's pretty much, I'm just trying to say it's everything. So anyway, all those things, his publishing for all those things are in this deal. Let's keep reading the deal, all right? Sold his publishing. Now, granted, this is a different publishing deal that most artists do because sometimes it's basically they'll do a 3-year publishing deal where they get their publishing back. I believe for this, Future is not getting his publishing back. But he's probably thinking, how much are these songs going to be worth on a publishing end later? Of course, he's like, and probably he's going to make like 3 more albums in the next 2 years. So he's like, I'm working on my new catalog. Who gives a fuck about my old catalog? Give me 75 million. You go make money on that. You get me? Which means if these niggas want to go license to a movie, I blow a bag today. Yeah, whatever. You go get that money, but I don't want to do the work. So just give me the 75 million. Anyway, the catalog, here he goes. He sold the rights from 2004 to 2020 to the investment firm, blah, blah. The catalog has 612 titles, including collaborations with Drake, Kendrick Lamar, Rihanna, The Weeknd. Yeah, didn't he have the la? Yeah, he had that with Rihanna, right? The Weeknd. Oh, he had Low Life. Oh, yeah, he sold the pub to Low Life, too. Facts. Variety reports the value of the deal is in the high 8 figures that they said is $75 million. As of February, So this is a company who's just buying up, like, you know, they probably like have a bunch of investment banks that gave them, you know, a lot of line of credits and shit. They're just buying up the pubs of a lot of these artists. They're probably going to leverage it against a label later on to make their money, or, you know, like do these different deals. Anyway, Influence Media spent $300 million purchasing publishing rights to Bruno Mars, Dua Lipa, Ariana Grande, Justin Bieber. Okay. All right. So they got their own thing. All right, bet. So essentially, Future got $75 million. You know what I mean? And after that shit, we showed his crib. Future $16 million crib. Instantly bought this shit. 16.3. It's a dope look. Fuck with it. Fuck with it. Okay. Anyway, he changed his name to Cash. Okay, legally. All right, basically. I guess that's what I was trying to get to. Changed his name to Cash. Wait. Do I owe y'all a shot? I forgot. I think it's 45. I owe y'all a shot. Every 15 sub, I'm taking a shot, chat. Yeah, so legally his name allegedly is Cash. I haven't seen actual court documents on it yet, but he did throw it up on his Instagram, kind of like basically acting like, yeah. So this is what he put on his Instagram. He put this picture, which basically says Future legally changed his name to Cash. So he basically, or quote unquote, seemingly confirmed it. Okay? Here's the word if you wonder how, like, you know, selling catalog or selling, like, you know, publishing works. I don't know how much he owns of his publishing. No, I don't know how much he owns of his catalog, but the word is this. It takes about 7 years to build up a catalog. Is it 7 years or 7 projects? I think it's about 7. It might be 7 years or 7 projects to build up a catalog. And for artists who could last long in the game, they could sell their catalog multiple times. So now this is the game I was trying to give y'all. I know Dame Dash and a lot of niggas talk ownership. But here's the thing. If Future makes 30 more albums, you get what I mean? Hip-hop is a very current and now type of state. Of course, some of these songs he sells are legendary, but he could potentially sell his catalog multiple times as he's created new catalogs. So this new album that just went crazy is going to be under his new catalog that he owns. And after you drop a couple mixtapes and a couple more features, he could probably sell that again for maybe another 50 or 75 million. Do a couple more publishing deals and still have some ownership in the masters. You know what I mean? Like, again, it's just a lot of money. And remember when I was talking about the Blueface shit? I was just like, yo, if Blueface really was getting any type of money, he's not on a reality show. There's just too much money in music. Way too much money in music for you to actually be on a reality show fighting with your girl. Doesn't make sense. Now, granted, Blueface and Future ain't the same caliber. But when y'all see that lump sum of him getting 75 million, he's probably already got at least 15 to 20 million off small pub deals that he did where the publishing got returned to him. You get what I mean? Then he probably owns a portion of the masters that he could also sell in terms of the that catalog. So it's kind of interesting. Anyway. Okay, anyway, that's all I have to say, man. Future got the bag, man. Let's go back to how did we even get there after we were talking about Wack100? Chat, let me take the shot real quick. This is 45. God damn, y'all niggas at 58 already? Hold on. I'm gonna have to Yo, I need a Red Bull. Shit. All right, we in there. Okay, so do I believe this story? Let me hear it one more time.
Zone was based on the collective at that table of when it was on. For instance, Future old Trick some money. So me, Trick and Big U was real close at the time, right? Hey, Future old bro some money. All right, Trick in Detroit. Me and Big U on a red-eye flight to Atlanta. We coming to LAX. We coming through the security, putting our bag through the thing. Who we see on the other side? Future and the girl that's with the football players. Sierra. We see Future and Sierra. I say, bro, is that who I think it is? He looked. I said, yeah. I said, you take them, I got him. When we come to the thing, I say, hey, homie, you got that money for Trick? He take off running. I'm chasing the dead homies through the Delta and so runs into a motherfucking terminal, and he runs into the thing, but it ain't hooked up to no plane. He left it.
Whoa, bro.
Right?
Wow.
He runs into the terminal, true story. He runs into the terminal, right? When he run into the terminal, he take his phone out, right? He know he can only go so far, because what you gonna do, jump onto the runway? That's a long drop down there, right? he throws the phone at me on speaker. All I hear is Stunner voice. He say, Wack, it's me, Stunner, talk to me. I say, Stunner, I'm busy right now. He said, yeah, but I don't want you to be, nephew. What the going on? I say, oh, Trick a bag, man. He can't be in our backyard and he owe bro a bag. Either he gonna pay or he finna get up and then he gonna pay, right? Trick at home sleep. He don't know what's going on. He in Detroit, right? He say, Wack, my word to you, I'll pay the debt. Let him be. I got business with that man. I said, what? He said, Wack, it's Stunner talking to you as your brother. Leave him be. You got my word, whatever the debt is. Send me Trick, I'll pay him in the morning. On me. I'm giving you my word. I threw it back to phone and walked away. Trick got his wire. This real shit. What I'm saying, is like, that was like, it was a real table at one time to where we knew what was.
All right, man. Y'all niggas tell me if it's capping now. Anyway, I mean, I ain't gonna say it's cap. I think it's overblown. I think maybe a situation happened where he approached Future, but is Future out of breath about to jump on the fucking tarmac, nigga, with a fucking pint of lean in his hand and his fucking, you know what I mean, carry-on luggage in the next hand, bro? Like, come on, bro. Like, you want to, like, Future don't even look like Future one of them niggas who look so cool. Like, I'll be surprised if Future's, like, athletic. We've never seen Future in no type of celebrity basketball game ever. I don't know. Anyway,